step into the world of Sharon DesRuisseaux, the internationally best-selling author whose pen breathes life into the whispered secrets of history. Her journey as a storyteller began with the epic series, From the Sands of Egypt to Eternity, a magnificent tapestry woven from the threads of her own travels through the sun-scorched lands of Egypt, and a lifelong fascination with its ancient, enigmatic history. The series was born from the novel Cleopatra Selene, Legacy of the Sun and Moon, a work so rich and expansive that its second edition was masterfully reimagined and divided into a trilogy. The first two jewels of this crown, Legacy of the Moon and Under the Shadow of the Moon, are currently available for readers to lose themselves in. These novels chronicle the gripping saga of Cleopatra VII's children, thrust into a world dominated by the formidable grasp of Rome. Readers will journey alongside them as they navigate treacherous political waters, their spirits forged in a crucible of survival, ultimately rising to become monarchs in their own right. The third installment, The Chronicles of a Dynasty Past, promises a unique and intimate experience. It is envisioned as a beautifully illustrated compilation of memoirs and letters, a treasure trove offering a detailed and personal account that illuminates the events of the first two novels. Through DesRuisseaux's incredible and painstaking research, the series offers a fresh, vibrant perspective on a fascinating era of cultural confluence. It is a time when the rich and diverse civilizations of Numidia and Mauretania merged with the worlds of Gaul and Britannia, creating a dazzling mosaic of human experience that she so vividly brings to the page. Her narrative doesn't just tell a story, it transports you, allowing you to feel the desert heat on your skin and hear the echoes of dynasties rising and falling. Driven by an insatiable quest to understand the very roots of ancient theology and belief, Sharon DesRuisseaux ventured even deeper into the mists of time. This profound exploration gave birth to Osée the Woman, a historical fiction novel that courageously peels back the layers of myth to reveal a plausible, breathtaking reality behind the legendary tales of ancient Egypt's revered goddess Isis and her divine siblings. The novel was a testament to her ability to blend historical fact with imaginative fiction, creating a world that felt both fantastical and deeply human. In its second edition, this powerful story was reborn as Osée of Kemet, further refining the narrative and offering an even more immersive journey into the spiritual heart of a bygone civilization. But Sharon's creative spirit is not confined to the ancient world alone. With a delightful and witty turn, she captured the charming eccentricities of her life on a small rustic farm in Maine in a collection of blogs, aptly titled Sharon's Wicked Awesome Blog Book. This compilation offers a heartfelt and often humorous glimpse into a life lived closer to the earth, filled with the simple joys and everyday challenges of rural New England. Yet, the call of history is a persistent one. Embarking on a deeply personal quest to unearth her own ancestral roots, she began a new, sweeping historical fiction series, The Beginning of a Dream. The first novel in this series, Le Point de Non-Retour, or The Point of No Return, tells the bold, courageous, and often harrowing story of the early French settlers in Canada. It is a powerful saga of resilience, hope, and the indomitable human spirit in the face of an unknown and unforgiving new world. In her contemporary works, Sharon proves her versatility, exploring a diverse range of modern themes with the same depth and empathy she brings to her historical narratives. In the sharply insightful novel Evil Cells, she delves into the insidious nature of a toxic work environment. The story follows two women who endure the psychological warfare of corporate malice, not as victims, but as protagonists who find their voice, discover an inner drive, and refuse to be victimized, ultimately reclaiming their power. Then, Venturing into the shadows, she penned A Tenacious Grasp on Reality, a haunting and exquisitely written Gothic and literary ghost story. Set within the walls of an old home in Maine, the tale weaves a chilling tapestry of the trials and tribulations of those who live, and have lived, within its confines, blurring the lines between the past and the present, the living and the spectral. The author is diligently and tirelessly at work, her creative fires burning brightly as she crafts the sequels and new stories that you, her devoted readers, have all been so eagerly requesting. You can be assured that at her own wonderfully mercurial pace, these much-anticipated books will soon find their way into your hands. Sharon's profound mission as a writer is to find the stories that ache to be told, to give a powerful and resonant voice where there is none but most certainly should be. Her deepest passion lies in bringing forth into the light the stories of our world that deserve to be shouted with enthusiastic joy from the highest rooftops, but which, for one reason or another, have had their vibrant voices dimmed by the passage of time or the quiet neglect of history. She is a literary archaeologist, unearthing forgotten narratives and polishing them until they gleam with the brilliance they always possessed. Returning to the embrace of her beloved Maine after years spent in the sun-drenched landscapes of southwest Florida, Sharon's own life has unfolded like a story in itself, one marked by dramatic turns and profound resilience. She is a survivor in the truest sense of the word, having weathered the epic fury of the Category 5 Hurricane Ian, navigated the personal tempest of a pandemic divorce, and undertaken the whirlwind crazy move back to her northern roots. Now she writes from the wise and wonderful perspective of a grandmother with grown daughters, her life a rich tapestry of experiences that infuse her writing with an undeniable authenticity and depth. These real-life adventures, from surviving nature's wrath to embracing life's new chapters, serve as the potent fuel for her unwavering passion, telling the powerful tales of both historic and modern women, and giving a resonant, unforgettable voice to those whose remarkable stories have been unjustly dimmed. As a multi-talented artist, Sharon is also a gifted graphic designer who personally creates the stunning covers for her own books. These covers are more than just packaging. They are works of art in their own right, each one a visual symphony that captures the soul of the story within. With their unique and evocative designs, they are fast becoming coveted collector's items among her dedicated fan base. For more intricate details on her novels, to uncover fascinating historical facts that inspire her work, and to delve deeper into her creative process, you are warmly invited to visit her author site at www.sharonnovels.com. And for those who wish to walk further into the shadows of her latest work, Sharon has launched a captivating YouTube channel based on her Gothic novel, A Tenacious Grasp on Reality. There, you can explore spooky and enlightening videos on cemetery symbolism and follow along with a fascinating esoteric curriculum. You can also follow the journey of the book on Facebook under its title, A Tenacious Grasp on Reality, and connect with Sharon directly on Instagram or Sharon D Novels for updates, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and a daily dose of inspiration.